58 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Cry aloud.
What God say?
Cry aloud.
Maybe his Bible got blacked out and he don't read that. He ain't never seen that before. But what God say?
Cry aloud.
God said we must cry aloud when we speak to our people. Go ahead.
Spare not.
We're not here to spare nobody's feelings. We don't give a damn how you feel.
Right.
Either you want to hear this word or you don't want to hear it. We're not here to whip you over division. We are here to teach you what the Bible says.
That's what they preach. Hate this guy. Hate this guy because he's not like us. Hate this guy.
He's like a trumpet. Read that again. Cry aloud. God said, cry aloud. Speak loud.
Spare not.
He said, don't spend no man's feelings. Damn if you don't like it. We're going to speak loud. Wait 1 minute.
Well, why do you have this?
Wait 1 minute, brother. Listen, the Bible tells us to talk loud, first and foremost. Isaiah 58. Isaiah 58. I'm explaining something to y'all. When we come teach, we ain't teaching just y'all. We edifying everybody out here.
Okay, thank you.
So we ain't yelling at you. We're speaking loud as a trumpet, as our scripture told us. Listen, I don't care. Other people are done right here. They got to be able to hear it. That's what I just said. There's not a person that beats you or you, brother. Either one of y'all. When we talk loud, brother, listen, what's your name? What's your name, bro? What's your name? All right, Pastor Cliff, we talk loud because the Bible tells us to talk loud.
Right.
We talk on authority like Christ did.
That's
Does Christ talk with authority, yes or no?
Yes, he did.
All right, that's why we speak loud. Well, other people can get edified when the word coming out. No, we can talk, but other people got to hear what's going on, but they can change their ways.
Right.
This ain't the Christian church where we stand behind the pulpit and try to win people over.
Crooked church.
Like a crooked church.
So churches, all churches are crooked.
No, churches inside a building, yes. We are the church.
Bring it out.
People are the church, not a building.
Right.
The people are the church. Get that voice. Read that verse.
Isaiah.
They did not assemble in houses.
Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Cry aloud.
What God say?
Cry aloud.
Maybe his Bible got blacked out and he don't read that. He ain't never seen that before. But what God say?
Cry aloud.
God said we must cry aloud when we speak to our people. Go ahead.
Spare not.
We're not here to spare nobody's feelings. We don't give a damn how you feel.
Right.
Either you want to hear this word or you don't want to hear it. We're not here to whip you over
Division.
We are here to teach you what the Bible says.
That's what they preach. Hate this guy. Hate this guy because he's not like us. Hate this guy because he's not
like a trumpet. Read that again.
Cry aloud.
God said, cry aloud, speak loud.
Spare not.
He said, don't spend no man's feelings. Damn if you don't like it. We're going to speak loud.
That's right.
That's what's wrong with you churches. They got the feminine spirit. You weak men got the women running churches. That's why you want to whisper.
Right.
That's why you want to whisper.
Right.
Read it again. Cry aloud. The Bible said, cry aloud.
That's right.
Bring it out.
Don't spare nobody feelings.
That's right.
These weak and feminine men. These weak and feminine men. We ain't have time to play with no weak men.
Bring it out.
We ain't have time to play with you weak men.
Lift up that voice like a trumpet.
He said, lift up your voice like a trumpet. We ain't whispering. We ain't whispering. We ain't no little women over here. We ain't feminine. We real men standing in front of you.
Bring it out.
Real men standing in front of you. Read.
And show my people.
What's our mission?
Show my people.
Our mission is to show our people out here
Their transgression.
we're going to show you where you sitting at. Like you cutting up your damn beard,
Right.
Pastor. Like you cutting up your beard. You cutting up your beard, Pastor.
Guys are CIA.
You're supposed to be cutting your beard up, Pastor.
Everybody knows.
According to the Bible.
Guys are CIA.
Give me that in Leviticus 21.
Everybody knows it.
Give me that in Leviticus 21. Leviticus 21. Pastor, you ain't supposed to be cutting your beard.
Right.
Read.
Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5.
Hey, mister, get the hell out of here. Because you ain't doing nothing for nobody. Get out of here. And go
Right.
with them over there. With your feminine spirit. Your feminine spirit. Get out of here. You little weak man. Get out of here. Go ahead.
Leviticus.
I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear you. Talk to the wall. Talk to the wall, you idiot. Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 21 verse 5.
That's what you're supposed to be doing, you man. You man. Speak.
They shall not make boldness upon their head.
Right.
God, people not supposed to make borders upon their head.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their beard.
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their beards. You mean mourning your beards, cutting your beards up, looking all the feminine, singing, dancing, playing the organ all day? That ain't happening over here.
Bring it up.
It's not happening over here.
That's right.
We don't teach our people what God say.
Right.
You like it or you don't like it.
Right.
And you women with pants with this lesbian spirit, we're going to straighten you out too.
Right.
You women with this lesbian spirit, we're going to straighten y'all out just as well. Give me that.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5.
Bring it up.
Weak men and masculine women over there. That's what's going on. A bunch of weak men and masculine women. Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What the women wearing? That man wear pants. 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 The women got no business in their pants right now. That's the Lord. Your grandmother wasn't wearing pants. You never caught your grandmother wearing pants. Listen, let me show you something. What the other folks say? In slavery, our people wore dresses. In slavery, in Jamaica, in Trinidad, in America, in all these places we captives at, we wore dresses, sister, because God said we're supposed to wear dresses. The women and the men supposed to wear pants. Read it.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither should a man put on a bra, a dress, high heel shoes, none of that. And we don't agree with that because God don't agree with that.
Right.
Read. A lot of these Christian churches love the homosexuals. We don't play with that because God said a man that's supposed to be a man and a woman that's supposed to marry a woman. Read.
For all that do so
He said, for everybody that's doing that,
are abomination.
God said that's a filthy, foul, wicked thing in the eyes of God. When he said a man with a dress and a woman with a beard. You might not know, sister, because you've been taught here in America, it's all right. When you came over here, they said, yo, you can wear pants, sister, but your grandmother never did it. A lot of times your mother might not never wore pants. You understand?
And we have to make an even.
Exactly. But now we've been taught over here, come as you are, and that's not in the Bible. Come as rid your clothes, not your garment. Rid your heart, not your garment. All these lies have been told to us, sister. We've been lied to for a long time. The Christian churches ain't nothing about money. Only thing the Christian churches want to do is get money. They ain't worried about your soul. They ain't worried about his soul.
Bring it out.
They got a lot of young people ain't in the churches no more. Only thing they can do is just go, Jesus, Jesus. They ain't saving nobody.
Right.
They ain't getting you right, sister. You don't know what laws you breaking. You eat shrimp, crab, lobster. All right, we gonna see what God says. We gonna see what God says. Cause we out here to show our people where they going wrong, where they can get right with their heavenly Father.
That's right. Leviticus chapter 11.
Verse 1.
Verse 1.
Look what he says, sister, before you walk. I need you to hear this.
And the Lord,
sister, I need you to hear this before you walk away.
and the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them,
Abiel, let sister hear this. Sister, hear this verse before you go anywhere.
Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat.
These are things you should eat.
Among all the beasts that are on the earth.
Through everything he created on earth, he gave a special beast we can eat, the Israelites, the tribe of Israel, his children, and beasts we can't eat. You know what I'm saying? Jump to 7.
Verse 7. And the swine, though he divideth the hoof.
He talking about pork, sister. The pork, the pig. Even though he divided the hoof, go ahead.
And be cloven footed.
He cloven footed.
Yet he cheweth not the cud.
A cow chew cud. A cow chew grass and regurgitate up and come down on another stomach. So the cow is clean from us. He said the pig is not clean. Go ahead.
He is unclean to you.
God said the swine is unclean to us. We can eat that. Go ahead.
Not the cow.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you.
God said they're unclean to us. Read.
These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
He said these we should eat out of everything in the waters.
Whatsoever have fins and scales in the waters.
Only thing we can eat is things with fins and scales. No shark, no catfish,
right.
No shrimp, crab, lobster, crawfish, none of that other crazy food we can't eat. What?
And all that have not fins and scales in the sea.
He said that everything that do not have fins and scales.
And in the rivers and all that move in the waters.
In the lakes, in the rivers, the pool, a pool of water, a lake of water, an ocean of water. Go ahead.
And of any living thing which is in the water, they shall be an abomination unto you.
They should be an abomination to us. A filthy, vile thing. She said we should not eat them things. So now you know, now it's up to you not to do it no more. You understand? Now it's in your spirit that you can't do it no more, sis. Because the Lord is giving it to the Israelites. let me tell you, in your house, right? Who make the rules in your house? You do, right? So if I come to your house, do your rules apply to me? Your rules apply to me? No, not in your house. If I come to your house, your rules don't apply to me. Your rules apply to the people who live in that house. You understand? Just like God with this, the Israelites. God's laws only apply to these people right here. We are the house of Israel.
Right.
We are the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
That's right.
Rules apply only to us.
Right.
Anybody else is under his laws, because they can eat what they want to eat, but he's going to hold you accountable. Just like a car. Do you put any gas in the car? No. If it say unleaded, you put unleaded. If it say diesel, you put diesel. God told us what we can put in our body and what we can't put in our body.
That's right.
That's what God told us. So now, are we going to start living by what God say, or we going to do what we want to do? And when we leave this earth, we got to go in his face anyway. He going to ask you, my daughter, you was taught, you learned you're supposed to eat crab, shrimp, and lobster. Well, he telling you now, this is God talking to you. God don't come down and hug nobody and grab them and talk to them. God talking to you through the words of his book.
Right.
Through his record. This your record book, Mac record book. Because you say you're Jamaican, right? What did the word Jamaican mean?
Land, wood, and water.
It means the land of wood and water, right? So are you the land of wood and water? No. You the tribe of Benjamin.
That's right.
Benjamin means son of the right. Son of the right, the Benjamin, Trinidad, St. Croix, St. Thomas, all them islands, they the tribe of Benjamin. When they drop you up on the slave ships, on these slave ships right here, sis, when they drop you up on these slave ships, they drop Benjamin off on the islands over there, the so-called Caribbean islands.
For spices, really?
But no, for punishment. For punishment. We serving punishment for breaking God's laws, for eating bad food, for drinking bad things. Like today, this is a Sabbath day. It's supposed to be no buying or selling today. No cooking and cleaning. Remember, God said he made 6 days he made the world. But on the 7th day he rested. So that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to rest this stuff because this is our day he gave to us. And we're supposed to keep it holy. We ain't supposed to be doing no buying. We ain't supposed to be doing no selling. You understand? No cooking, no cleaning, no hard work on Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. This is God's chosen day he gave to us, his people. God is a God that loves you, sister, but he put us all in slavery because we broke his laws. And only we gonna get right with the Heavenly Father, sister, by coming out of his laws. I mean, come back to his laws. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come back to serving your true and living God. We've been serving all these other gods since we've been on it. They serve Selassie, they serve that white Christ, because I be going to Jamaica. I go out to Halfway Tree and teach. I got an old harbor down there. I go to these places, Mandeville. I go to these places and go teach when I go to Jamaica. Right. And they believe in Selassie. They believe in that white image of Christ. Huh? Yeah, they got many down there. Yes, because God waking us up now, because we out of slavery.
They've been down there.
No.
Yes, they were down there.
No. The Rastafarians say they the 12 tribes. They say your birthday go by whatever month you was born. I mean, your sign is whatever month you was born. Right. If you're born in June, you're Benjamin. I mean, you Judah. If you're born in December, you Benjamin. That's how they go. They got.
I didn't know that thing, but I know that.
They got a little knowledge, but they don't have the understanding, not at all, of the real 12 tribes of Israel.
Right.
You are a 12. You one of the tribes of Israel.
That's right.
You a tribe of Benjamin from the nation of Israel. Israel. The word Israel means prince of the power with God. We princes and princesses that have power with God.
Right.
You, me, your son. You understand? Yeah. We the ones that have power with God if we keep his law, statute, commandments. You do. You have incredible power if you keeping his law, statute, commandments.
That's right.
No, I'm good. You understand? Our whole mission is, let me read this. Give me Deuteronomy 32:39. Our whole mission is to wake our people up. You know why? Because we've been lied to a long time.
That's right.
Now the truth is right in your face. Either you're going to start listening to the truth and abide by what God say, or you're going to be here serving the devil. Because people pray. You think God answers your prayers every time you pray? You think God answers everybody's prayers when they pray?
I don't know.
Give me that in John 9:31. Give me John 9:31 and give me Proverbs 28. I'm going to show you God don't answer everybody's prayers. He answers the people's prayers who living by what he said we're supposed to be living by. Abiding in what he tells us to abide in. My brother, talk to you for a minute. See what's wrong with our people? That's the same thing going to happen when that fire, when he send them nuclear bombs that blow this place off the face of the earth. You know that's going to happen, right? He going to destroy America with nuclear bombs. He's going to destroy America. He's going to destroy the Caribbean islands. He's going to destroy Canada and Mexico. How you doing, sis? Come and ask your question, sis. One question, sis. All right.
I want to hear the word of God.
Go ahead.
John chapter 9, verse 31.
Go ahead.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
So, right here, he said, now we know that God heareth not sinners. Anybody who's breaking his laws, God ain't trying to hear them. When you start working your way back to him, that's when he's going to work his way to you. As long as you turn your back on him, he's going to turn his back on you. And whatever you go through, he's going to make sure it's harsh. And he said, don't call on him. Go ahead, read that again.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
He said, John the Revelator said that now we know that God heareth not sinners. Go ahead.
But if any man be a worshiper of God,
if any man keep his laws, statutes, commandments,
and doeth his will,
and doeth the will is keep his laws. Go ahead.
Him he heareth.
Him is God gonna hear. God don't hear just anybody. He only hear the people that's keeping his laws, statutes, commandments. And that's why we out here teaching who we are. We've been lost a long time. Give me that in Proverbs. Proverbs 28 and 4.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 4. They that forsake the law,
they that forsake God's laws, they said, I don't want to do it. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to change. Go ahead.
Praise the wicked.
He said they praising the wicked. That's why I say, either you doing the will of God or you doing the will of Satan. If you don't want to do what God say do, that means you working with Satan. Right. Ain't that simple? Read that again.
They that forsake the law, praise the wicked.
He said they that forsake the law, they praising the wicked, if they know it or not. If you know it unconsciously, you praising Satan. If you don't even know it. Jump down to 13.
Verse 13. He that covereth his sins shall not prosper.
So we said, God said in the Bible that women shouldn't wear pants. He said we shouldn't eat pork, shrimp, crab, lobster, any abominable food. Only thing we can eat out of the waters, things with fins and scales. So if you turn around and don't do it, read that again.
He that covereth his sins shall not prosper.
God said no, they ain't gonna prosper here. He's talking about spiritually. Because they might make a couple of dollars, but spiritually they ain't gonna prosper.
Right.
Go ahead.
But whoso confesseth
and
forsaketh them,
if you confess and change your ways,
shall have mercy.
God gonna have mercy on you. God gonna have mercy on you. If you listen to what the Bible says, change your ways. We all, give me that in Romans 13:11. We all got time. People talking about grace, grace, grace. Grace is a small amount of time, sister, to get yourself together. Before the boom, before he come over here with the message. This is the last one, sis. This is the last one.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that, knowing the time, that now is high time.
We in the last days. We living in the last days, sister. Now is high time. You see how the sun is bright? God said now is high time
to awake out of sleep.
Because we all in the deep sleep. Because we don't know who we are. You said Jamaican, some people say Afro-American, some people say Negroes, some people say Black American. We go into all these different names and labels. Some people say Caribbean, some people say West Indian. We got all these different names. Why? Why? Because we in the deep sleep. The deep sleep that the white man put on us, you understand? It's slavery. It's slavery. When this happened to us, when these things happened to us, everything was taken from us.
Right.
Everything was taken from us. Your name, your language, your custom, your land. You've been robbed of everything. And what we have here, we have holding up white supremacy all this time. But Christ really looked like this. Why they wouldn't have taught that? What? You were taught that Christ looked like this? Give me that. I want to show you this before you walk away. This is how you got to know. Right now.
Revelation. Chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
So God gave it to John the Revelator to show us things that have to come to pass. Why? Because they came with this. He said, I got to show you how Christ really looked, because why? Somebody going to come out with a false image. 1453, they painted this and gave this to us when we was in slavery.
The thing is on Saturday mornings?
Yes. You got 9 o'clock class, you got a 12 o'clock class, and you got a 6 o'clock class.
Because I work on Saturday, late now. What time is finished at 9?
At night?
No, 9 in the morning.
Oh, 9 to what? 11?
Yeah, 9 to 11, yeah.
9 to 11. I want to just read this for you, right just for him. Go ahead.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
He said his hair and his head, the hair on his face and the hair on his head were white like wool.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. You know how snow is bright white? That's how his hair was bright white.
Chapter in the Bible.
Revelation 14. It's on the flyer too as well, sis. Revelation 14, first chapter, 14 verse. Go ahead.
And his eyes.
Oh, is his hair white like wool? Is his hair white? Light as snow? No. Read that again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
White like wool. So who got woolly texture? We do. Ours is not exactly like a wool, but it's woolly texture here we got. He says here, white like wool. Go ahead.
As white as snow.
Go ahead.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
The white of his eyes was red. You know why? Christ drunk wine. If somebody drink the white of your eyes, turn red. You understand? We going over the color of Christ that's been in the Bible for thousands of years. Start off at the top of 14 again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
He said his head and his hairs were. Is his head and hair white like wool? No. His head and hair were white like wool. And we ain't saying this is him. We saying this is a description of him. If somebody rob you right now, what the police gonna say? How do he look?
Right.
And you gotta give a description of that person. So the Bible, with this image, we gave a description how he looked according to the Bible. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. Why? Give me that Matthew 11:19 real quick. Because Christ drunk wine. What's his first miracle? Huh? Exactly. Christ's first miracle was he turned water into wine. Is the white of his eyes red? No. No. Read that real quick.
Matthew chapter 11 verse 19.
He describing Christ right here. Go ahead.
The Son of Man came eating and drinking. And they say, behold, a man gluttonous.
They call him a greedy. They call him greedy because he was eating. They said a glutton. They call Christ a glutton.
And a wine bibber.
A wine bibber today you call an alcoholic. A drunk, an alcoholic. And the white of your eyes turn red. Go back. So they said they call him a wine bibber because his eyes is red. The white of his eyes is red. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
I can see your feet right here. Your feet is the same color of your face. Her feet is the same color of her face. You understand? He said, and his feet like unto fine brass. Brass is a brownish color. You understand? It's a brownish color. Go ahead.
As if they burned in a furnace.
As if they burn. His feet like they burn in a furnace. If you burn anything, what color turn? Black. If you burn anything, you burn rice right now, what color is going to turn? Black. Black. He said feet, what?
As if they burned in a furnace.
Christ is a black man according to the Bible.
That's right.
He always been black according to the Bible.
Right.
Where we get this from? When we was enslaved. The so-called Hispanics been enslaved since the damn 1500s, the end of the 1400s. Huh? 1492, 1493, 1494, and so forth. Right. That's when the Spanish people got conquered on this side of the world. So-called Spanish people. All right, so you know, what color is Christ?
Black.
Exactly. According to the Bible, we ain't making this up. This has been in the Bible for thousands of years, sis.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation